Welcome back. At Donate Life South Carolina, every day is a new day to share life. And one of those lives is here with us today because of organ donation. We'll start with Kyle Carter. Welcome, Kyle.
Thank you.
First of all, you received a liver transplant when you were an infant. Now, 22 years later, you're not just doing well, you're a college athlete. So tell us your story.
That's right. Well, so when I was born, I had a disease called biliary atresia, and it was imperative that I had to have a liver transplant in order to continue my life, and I was fortunate enough to receive the gift of life. And from that, I've been able to participate and take advantage of any opportunity, whether that be athletically or just enjoying the great outdoors, just taking advantage of the life that was given to me. And yes, I've had the opportunity from that to compete in college baseball, so it's been a tremendous opportunity and been a blessing.
And transplant stories like yours really help to increase awareness about organ, eye, and tissue donation, and that's one reason you were honored in the 2020 Rose Parade. So tell us, what was that like?
Well, again, it was a tremendous experience just to see another part of the country, first and foremost, and then to be surrounded by such wonderful individuals with such inspiring stories. Getting to share my story along with hearing theirs was just, it was tremendous. You know, there can't really put into words the emotions that I was feeling during the time out there, and just being able to reflect on my own story and how much of a blessing it is.
Certainly something you'll never forget. And also Mark Johnson from Donate Life SC joining us. We know every 10 minutes another person is added to the national transplant waiting list. And on average, you're telling me 22 people die each day in the U.S. just waiting on the life-saving transplant. So the need for organ and tissue donors, absolutely critical, right?
It is. And in South Carolina, over 1,100 people right now are waiting on a transplant. And that number goes to over 113,000 across the country. So the need is great. And as you mentioned, somebody's added all the time.
And we know that organ, eye, and tissue donors are certainly life donors. We know that very well, but many people might not immediately be comfortable when you talk about donating your organs. And what do you hope they think about when hearing stories like Kyle's?
The legacy you're going to leave. Kyle is alive today, and our other recipients across the country are alive today because of the legacy of someone who made that decision, or someone made that decision for them to help save someone. And one person can save up to 8 lives through organ donation and over 75 through tissue donation. So it's quite a legacy. And you know, the thing is, people have this misconception about, well, they're not going to try to save my life if I'm on the registry or I'm registered as a donor. That's absolutely false, and we want to get rid of that misconception.
And appearances like this really help to drive your point home. If somebody is watching this and they're interested in registering to become a donor, what do they need to do?
Real easy. A lot of people do it at the DMV, but right now at home they can go to donatelifesc.org in South Carolina or registerme.org anywhere in the country, North Carolina, Georgia. Registerme.org, or also using the iPhone. If somebody's got an iPhone, go to the Health app, Medical tab, and you register there, and it'll put you same database as you did at the DMV.
Anything that I didn't ask that you hope people are aware of today?
Just consider it. And if you do register as a donor, the next thing is to make sure you tell your next of kin, so it's not a surprise to them at the time of death.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Kyle and Mark. Thanks for being here. We're really glad to be able to help spread the word about organ donation and how they are life donors. So registerme.org is the website to learn more. We'll send it back to you in the studio.